Why, hello everyone, and welcome to the stream. This is Otaku Showboat, joined by Dolly Cat next to me. The baby girl is here. She is comfy. She is a comfy baby. So we're gonna stare at comfy baby as she sleepies. Sleepies. Yes, she sleepies. She sleepies and looking at me now. How are things today on this Tuesday, December 3rd, 2024? Oh goodness. What has happened? Well, for those of you who are unaware, who are joining this Ostranauts series for the first time, the way that I do my streams here is I will generally talk for a bit before I actually get into the game to allow folks to show up if they wish to show up. That's the primary thing. We usually talk for about 10, 15, 20-ish minutes, but yeah, anyway. Stuff and things. Updates. How are things? How are like the 3D printing things? I do 3D printing. You can find links to my 3D printing shops down below. I make displays for video games and storage trays for retro video games. Been making some sales lately. I sold one of these. This is for Sega Genesis cartridges. This tray fits 20 Sega Genesis cartridges. A person ordered 2 of these. Yes, in pink. I found that amusing. I always find it amusing when people actually buy the pink, because it just doesn't sell that often. But hey, pink, sure. I've got pink. I'll need more pink actually. I kind of used most of what I had left of the pink, so it sells so infrequently that I'm not immediately, like, imminently needing it. But yeah, things have been going fine because I've been running a sale for the Cyber Week. Not really a week. It's been more than a week of running this sale. Started before Thanksgiving. That's just the timing that Etsy used this time around, partly because Thanksgiving itself fell very late in the month. In fact, pretty much the latest it could be, I think, this year. It was it came very late, 28th of November. So, companies sort of have this they're used to having their sales at a specific time for the last week of November. So the sales kind of just started when they would have otherwise started if Thanksgiving wasn't late. Basically treated it as if Thanksgiving was like on the 21st, I think, rather than the 28th. But today is actually the last day of my store sales, which has just been a flat 25% off. I have seen significantly more sales, and the amount of funds coming in were basically double that of normal. Yeah, more than double the sales, clearly, because 25% off. I still ended up with double, which I guess is fine. I guess that's gonna have to be fine for running that sale, to see a 2x uplift in actual funds coming in. Granted, that's before expenses, material expenses, but yeah, it's been actually pretty good. It's actually been pretty good. So hopefully there'll be some more sales today, but I have my general doubts because yesterday was Cyber Monday. So I think that maybe today things will be died down a bit. And who knows, going towards the holidays coming up this month, later in the month, how many more sales I would make if I may actually see a dip now below normal for a bit. But I don't know, because I don't really have an accurate gauge to what to expect year over year, since last year my shops were not like going yet. the snowball hadn't rolled enough yet, and frankly, the shops are still growing. I think I can say that they're still growing-ish. It's a lot slower now, but I had a very big period in the beginning of this year where the sales increased pretty significantly and have somewhat stabilized. So now I can actually start making these some year-over-year comparisons next year from like February-ish, I think, on. I could start doing the comparisons for each month compared to that same month in the previous year to see an actual real gauge of growth over time. But yeah, so I don't really know exactly what to expect. I know that last year on eBay and slightly Etsy, the whole month in Etsy last year I only made like 2 sales on Etsy because I had just made the shop a couple months prior for the Etsy shop. The eBay made the most sales, and that December was fine-ish, but January was better. January was better than December sales last year. Into this year. So we'll see if that actually happens. I doubt it, but we'll see. We'll see. Games I've been playing lately, outside of what we are currently streaming, would include Farming Simulator 22, because it was given for free through the Epic Game Store a while back. That's basically it at this moment in time. But yeah, let's play Ostranauts. Let's go. Let's go. I have not made changes / updates. Oh yeah, speaking of which, the where's the thing? That's the thing. The printer is printing. It is printing a Nintendo Switch 15-slot game case tray. Behind me, I have game cases for Nintendo Switch. They're sitting in a tray. It's not the exact same tray that I'm printing in terms of a design, but it's up there. It's one of the ones I sell most frequently, actually, these Switch trays. They hold the games up on like you can have the games floating on a desk while standing, so that you don't have them in a tower. Anyway, game. Hi. Hello, game. I may need to audio adjust slightly here for a little bit louder master volume, I think. Little bit. You'll need to let me know over time with these audio levels versus my voice. Alright, let's get into it. We are in a wreckage. We are in a wreckage. Last time we met, we started the game. We made a character that's pretty skilled. A skilled character, a very old character. Our character's in their 40s. So we have a bit of a healing issue if we get injured. Healing will take a while, as I've myself been learning with a shoulder problem over this past month or so. A while back, I kind of blew out this shoulder a bit, and have been in pain for over a month. And there is improvement every day. It was specifically from overreaching backwards, but now I can actually do this. I can actually do this now with my arm. I can actually reach behind me now. I wasn't able to do that without experiencing an excessive amount of pain prior, so it is slowly but surely improving. That can go away. That goal to replace this broken transponder can go away because the game assigns you that mission when you uninstall a transponder and it breaks. Normally there's actually like an 80% chance if you uninstall a transponder, any transponder, including the one in your ship, that it will break and you have to replace it. Because, yeah, running without a working transponder is kind of just illegal. I mean, if you do break it, you could also end up with a $15,000 fine for being wanted, for being criminal scum. You can pay that over time. You don't have to pay that all up front, but it's a thing. It's a thing. But I think in this wreckage, the transponder was broken, and we uninstalled it. We have uninstalled it. This is our second wreckage, by the way, that we have gone to. The first one was an experience. It was an experience. I must say that the first wreckage was a bit of an experience because it was a fairly large vessel with a pirate on it and a dead body. We managed to kill the pirate with a tactical knife. For whatever reason, the pirate was very passive. Didn't even really bother attacking me. So I took what I was given, killed the pirate, and looted the ship as best I could. Unfortunately, our current ship has only this compact, small ship battery. This one battery. So I can't stay out for very long before I have to return. Did I sell the contents of this? No. That has stuff in it. That has walls. So I have to ask myself, do I want to expand my ship off of this ship right now? Because I am on a timer. I am effectively on a timer. Granted, being able to move all these walls out here to enclose all of this would be good. Ideally, I would like to wall up all of this area all the way down. We're going to be making a flying box, just so as we're clear. Our ship is going to be a massive box flying through space. That is generally how things go in this game, is you just end up making a big box. So we're going to be making a big box that flies through space. To that end, I will have to uninstall this bin, install a lot more floor tiles and all of the walls. And I can only place the walls on flooring. You can't just have things float in space. We're gonna head out. I have a whole bunch of stuff that I've uninstalled here. What's in that container? Nothing. Okay. There was nothing in there. Oh, we have lights at least. This ship was an oxygen ship. It had a whole bunch of O2 canisters in it, and you can see the various dollar values on some of these. And the value reflects the contents, so you see how this one has only 3.3% gas pressure in it versus these that have a bit more than that. This one's 99.4% pressure, up to 6K value. We're definitely going to want to grab those. We are absolutely going to want to grab those. Yes, this transponder was already damaged. I have a mod that should make it so that it is a 100% chance to uninstall successfully the transponders, because otherwise it's just a matter of save scumming. But I have to think now. I have to think. Oh, there's a box of Nazaway. Is there stuff in it? No. Its value is 0. I wonder if the value has a value if it has contents. There's a switch here. Normally that would mean that there would be a battery, but I don't think, unfortunately, this ship has a battery that I can use. I'm going to switch to this view, which will show me a little bit, with a bit more clarity, all this stuff that's here. And I also have to think, okay, how many floor tiles are there? How many walls are there? How long is it going to take to uninstall the floors and walls? Do I have enough battery power in my tools to do anything with any of it? These are the things that I need answers for. I think at the beginning here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel my current action and uninstall that wall. Oh, this is a Ryoka ship. That's unfortunate, because that means that the walls and floors are very heavy, and I do not want that. I actually don't want that, so I will not be using this ship for expansion. The red floors are fine. They're okay, but they are also heavy, relatively heavy. Because yes, mass is a thing that exists in this game as a concept, and it will affect your performance of your thrusters. You'll need more thrusters to move a more massive ship. Alright, come on, go faster. Oh yeah, that 7x is quite annoying. Now, is it going to be faster to uninstall the racks, drag them over, fill them, and then drag it back? I don't actually think so, because of the time it will take me to do the uninstalls and then reinstalls. I'm just gonna have to drag these items. And I also would like to use these thrusters if I can. Gosh, even a times 20 feels pretty slow to me on this restore. Yeah, that brings that up to 5,000. That's pretty nice. But yeah, each and every individual item will need to be dragged into here. Or into somewhere. And unfortunately, those canisters are rather big. Actually, those canisters are rather big. I am going to do this. I am going to uninstall this rack. Oh, that was so fast. Okay, yeah, just do this. Because I can put canisters. They're 1x1 entities. I can put all of the canisters in here. Like, duh. I should restore them, but I think most of the value is in the contents. The 5923 becomes 6025. Ah, not enough power in my welder. All right. So I have to cancel that task. All right. Well, that actually answers that question. We're not going to be doing much restoration anymore until I get a new battery or I'm able to charge the battery. This is why I need to have a laser torch. I need a laser torch. Yeah, so that kind of sucks. Our tool is gone. I would have to transfer the battery from my current drill, from my drill, into the soldering iron, which would make this a lot slower. A lot slower. But I could technically do the restoration, I guess. It's just then I'm using my other battery. Oh, the soldering iron has one. Interesting. I guess they don't share. They don't share a function. All right. Interesting. Yeah, I have a couple of floors. I have 2 floors. 2 entire floor tiles. Here, have a floor tile under you. Sure. See, can't do much of anything when you don't have power. Speaking of which, I don't remember ever looking inside of these. Oh, you do have contents, and it still says precise value 0. Well, guess I can't use that as an indicator. And how about this hydrocodone? Do we have any of the pills? There are 2 nauseaways inside of the hydrocodone pill bottle. Yeah, that could go on the floor for now. That's going to be on the floor. Also, you can't put these CO2 canisters or like 1x1 stuff inside of the bin here. It's rather unfortunate. Because this isn't the specific brand of bin. Only the Rakhov's Reserve series. Only that series is able to hold the larger objects. Do I have anything in this container? No. Alright, good to know. Actually, I should have been using this light this whole time. Yeah, that's a little better. I also have this empty crate that I can use. I think, yeah, I can't put the canister into the crate either. So the crate, it can hold the lights. It can hold lights. And it can hold, like, the random parts that are everywhere, but it can't really hold the larger stuff. Since I'm just gonna be picking things up at this point. I'm going to go back in here and to drop that to the floor. What do I have in here? Stuff. Wait, are there any actual pain pills in that pill bottle? Yes, okay. This is like generic over-the-counter pain pills. I'm gonna grab that. Great. Specifically. Walk around, grab these guys. Grab that. Stack. Grab the lights. Is there any other... There's more mechanical parts outside, but I don't think I care about that, so I think I'm actually good. I think I'm good now with that. Put that there. Goodness, now I have to think about placements, because I actually don't have another 2x2 spot to put down a crate. Wonderful. I don't have enough room for another crate. Yay. And I don't want to cheat it. I don't want to cheat it. I could cheat it. I'm not going to. Alright, you can put stuff under the switch. Can't even see that there's anything under this switch, but there is something under this switch. Kinda weird, but that's the way it is. So I end up having these linear sections, lines in here. I don't think I can put the crate in a rack. That's one thing I don't think I can do. Yeah, you can't put the crate in a rack. Crate, I think, counts as oversized, and these racks don't allow oversized items. Yeah, it's got the over. The print has finished printing. Ah, that's the wrong thing to turn off. That's the thing. Excuse me. There's the doohickey. Yeah, there's the doohickey. So we have the tag oversized on the smart crate, which limits where I can drop it. Now I can say drop, and it will force it. See? See how it forced it onto the ground? I'd rather not, but you know what? Fine, whatever. It's a mechanic in the game. We'll use the mechanics that are in the game. I can't restore because I don't have the tool. I don't have the power. Not enough power. All right, we'll go. What specifically can I grab now that is of sufficient value? Since I can't really restore stuff or repair stuff, I'm going to pick up this. Also, remember that I kind of just can't buy things from the supply store at the moment. since, you know, I made a mistake. Yeah, these O2 cans are quite valuable. Since I made a bit of a boo-boo with the mods, I have to wait for the shop to refresh. And it doesn't refresh until, like, 1 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. Oh, that alarm I can carry. It's not in any of my current packs. Alright, so we have 5 slots here and 2 there. So I can bring in this. I'll probably bring the one of the Kang fuel regulators, or intake regulators, excuse me. And I've got another 2, so probably the broken thing here. Oh, they're both. Oh, that's broken. Huh. I'm gonna take you. Obviously, 11, 12. That's value. Actually, I'm gonna go over here. Because actually, I can put a 3-tiled thing there if I move the tactical knife out of the way. What is the thing that has the most value? That's 1,000. That's 15, and that's 15. Oh, well, duh. There's another O2 can there. But then I have to think about the fact that I would only have 2 tiles left. I don't want to have 2 empty tiles, so... And that can is empty. What about... There was a CO2 can outside? That's also empty. There is the cargo web. I can't install it. But it basically acts as ground. You can put cargo webs outside of your ship, around the outside of your ship. And it acts as flooring that you can put stuff down on. It's just cargo web is not solid, so you can't enclose it with walls and have a pressurized space, because it's just netting. It's just netting. Might be useful though. I think I would need to be able to use the stir welder to install it though, which is the problem here. Anyway, I'll take you. And I do have a hand slot, but I also have another clip point. So I'm just going to come down here, take that, take you, and put you there. Turn that off. If I am carrying a crate. I do have 4 tiles. Or another 3 plus 1. I think we're going to be able to get that O2 can that's in here. Pick that up. You're coming with me. You are coming with me. And then this guy, is it this one or is it, no, it's this one. That'll be it for this trip. I have to go back to K-Leg now. I would have liked to expand the ship on this run, but unfortunately, I've run out of juice, quite literally. We're just gonna rotate towards K-Leg. Make sure the cross velocity is as close to 0 as possible. Just burn up to around 300-ish. Doesn't really matter how fast I'm going, but, you know, impatience. We're gonna go up to 300-ish. Meters per second relative velocity. Speed up the game for a bit until the ETA gets to about 30 seconds. It's my general indicator, is that right around that 30-second mark is when I slow down. Of course, if I was going even faster, then yes, I would have to slow down sooner, or if my thrusters weren't as strong. And we'll slow down to around 100 from 300, and coast in until we're less than 5 kilometers away. We'll hail and request docking clearance at the only docking port that we can dock at the moment. Some stations may have more than one publicly available docking port, which is why you have to choose a port, even if there's only the one option after doing the initial request. Still a bit of extra motion here. I'm going to slow down. Doesn't really matter with K-Leg because the station will not absorb your relative velocity once you dock with it. Other vessels, when you dock with them, will get your relative velocity imported upon them, but space stations are static orbits. They don't ever change. They're pre-coded, hard-coded to what they're supposed to be. Anyway, gonna take this off, I guess. Do I have a... No. No, I do not. I do not have any space in anything to even take off my own helmet. Sounds about right. Sounds about right to me. That's almost the end of the shift. Have I done my... I have paid the mortgage. We're going to use this. We're going to restock on everything. It's only $1.71 for the power. here, and yeah, so 922, that fills up our fuel of nitrogen, 361, plus a fuel connection fee of 28 bucks. Yeah, they really ding it on the fees, including and other fees, which I still don't know what this 1183 is supposed to be. It's just fines and other fees. Huh? What fine? What other fee or fine is it actually? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, if I check the supplies here, it's just gonna be a whole bunch of blahage plushies, as well as the unknown industries stuff. Yeah, because I made an oopsie with blahage in my load order, and in my haste to try to make a compatible version with FFU, I forgot to add the add section to that list, so rather than adding it, kind of just replaced the contents of this shop with a whole bunch of sharks in different colors. Oops. So I do have to wait now till 13:33:01 tomorrow. Ah, boy. We are, however, well rested, so we can do a lot more stuff. The problem is power for the... Hello? What? Huh? Someone just left a security helmet on the floor. I'm trying to remember. I think loose items like that are free for the taking. I think I could just take it. Huh. Also, sometimes NPCs that are wearing EVA suits may kind of run out of, like, oxygen in their EVA suits and not take care of it and die. I have found a corpse on K-Leg of a person in an EVA suit who died because the suit died on them. Could you not move this list on me? I want to trade. There we go. Oh, there's a Bingham charging station. Oh, that would be I would be able to charge my EVA suit, but for now, no. What are you going to be able to take? I hope the answer is not nothing. The answer is nothing besides an O2 or an N2 pressure alarm. Great! Fantastic! Oh, you could take that alarm as well. Wonderful. Wonderful. Alright then. I'm actually kind of screwed, actually. I'm just thinking about this now. Yeah, I'm kind of screwed without the ability to buy another battery or the battery charger. Huh. I need to turn up the effects, because the effects are necessary here. We need to hear our sounds. So much better. Alright, scrap dealer, what do you have? Please have a charger for Halvorsen. You don't. Great! Well, I have some broken things. Maybe I should sell the regular stuff first. Expand everything. Everything, I say. You can probably take that civilian helmet. Slightly better defensive properties and durability than the basic helmet. I don't think I care then. Oh, there's my PDA. Oh, I have hygiene packs. Those can go away. I don't need those. We don't need hygiene packs around here. We have a toothbrush, which is significantly better at maintaining our hygiene. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. I kind of would like to, I guess, install the bin, actually. I don't want the, Alright, for safety, I should have a backup with the pressure suit, so I guess I'll have to keep that for now. Oh yeah, I should have filled this. Oh well. Yeah, we have lights. I want to use the lights. I don't want to sell the lights. There's the O2 cans. Yeah, that's a bit of money. That's a bit of cash. Oh, that's some nice cash. That's some nice cash right there. Yes, yes, yes. Yes, yes! Cash. Monies. I'll take the monies. Monies are good. I like monies. Scrap dealer. I need to sell the you can't sell the damaged thruster to the scrap dealer? What? Wasn't that the whole freaking point of the scrap kiosk, is so that you can sell the broken items? What the hell is up with that? That's the whole freaking point of the scrap dealer, is to sell the scrap and damaged items. Oh well. Sell that coverall. I don't need it. What do I have in the pants? Oh yeah, that. Sell the shirts. There are two? There are two shirts! Just get rid of it. Get rid of it. Goodbye. Goodbye. So I'm kinda tempted to, wait for the supply kiosk refresh, to be honest. Kinda tempted to skip time forward, because I do sorta need the stuff. And frankly, I have the money, I believe, to afford a Weber laser torch, to just buy one. And that would be heck of a good thing to have. It would save so much time. The problem is that it kind of costs money to stay docked here, but like by the hour. I have the money for it, but it is strictly better to undock and wait and then redock instead of trying to sleep like in my room, which I could do. I could go over here and like sleep in my room. It doesn't really amount to much because I'm currently well rested. But if I don't, I come back a whole day later and I will need to sleep anyway. So we're going to go to our room and I'm going to do the important thing, which is go to roster. And here we have this 24-hour section. We're going to change that all to blue to say, hey, we are now on a sleep schedule. I should also, let's put the tack knives in there. I also need to take off my suit so that it doesn't consume charge from the batteries. Okay. I'm gonna quick save before doing this. Did I ever check that bin? Okay. What about that bin? What about that bin? Does t-shirts? Sure. What about that bin? Okay, that one's empty. See, you see these little things that you didn't see before. Sleep, please. Wait until that your dude actually falls asleep, which I think I have insomnia as a trait. Right, I don't think I'll be able to actually sleep because I'm actually currently well rested. But whatever. We'll do that. We will hit this button for super fast forward. It will consider us sleeping. We'll skip ahead 6. No, we'll skip ahead 3. Because remember, I'm still going to owe money. And then we can skip 4. Right, I'm thirsty and I'm hungry. I'm gonna have to eat. Do I have any food on me? Nope. Oh yes, I do. I have that. Eat that. Oh, what about water? There's some rice wine there. You can drink that. Straight off the floor. That did not actually improve things much, but oh well. Go ahead and go back to sleep. At least try to. Alright. Everything gets paid. Remember, we have to hit 1333. hungry again, but whatever. Resting idle. Maybe I should just set it to free time. Let's take us to 8 a.m. Unfortunately, I'll also have to buy another license. Oh, I should sell my license as well, I guess. Should have done that from the beginning. Because they will buy back the license from you and pay decent enough money for it. Yeah, $3,000 back from the $5,000 down. And I wanted to actually quick save and see if anyone like considers picking this up to be a crime. Doesn't look like it. That's good. I need food. And I need water, but the water is on my ship. Algae broth in a bag with alligator pepper and seared tomatoes. Kebab of chicken. Or spot prawn, curry stir fry. Yummy. We're gonna go here. I think I'd rather have the Sichuan beef. Thanks. Where did it go? Oh. Straight to my ship. Eat the stuff. We have had a gratifying culinary experience. Now where the heck is my water? Drink! Drink the water! Also, brush my teeth. We ate, so now we need to brush the teeth. Looks like I need to... I don't have any more water in there. Cargo pants. You had water. Drink. More! More drinking! Okay. We're good. Get off my vessel. It's odd. I have a heater. Does this ship not have a thermostat? Aha. There it is. Are you not hooked up to the heater for whatever reason? I mean, the heater seems like it's supposed to be on, but it's cold on the ship. Aha! Well, that explains a few things. The heater, for whatever reason, wasn't attached to the thermostat. Now it should be. So now it should be on. So now the temperature should be rising. Yes, and the temperature is in fact rising. Now why am I too hot now when this thermostat says it's too cold? See, that's hooked up to the thermostat. Yeah, see, now thermostat says it's too warm. Oh, it must be the hysteresis. Right. I guess it doesn't really work all that well for a small room like this. Huh. Interesting. The temperature is going down. But theoretically, it should just stabilize. Anyway. Okay, the stuff. Oh, only one more. Sweet. Make sure to put myself back on a work shift. Now, sometimes this doesn't work. My character will try to be autonomous still, but it looks like they may have fixed that. Hey, we have the stuff! There it is! There's the stuff again. Now it says that inventory update is at 1551 today. Why did it take you an entire day for your first update? Huh. So there's backpacks, there's smart crates, there's a super handy. Did it list a hyper? No, looks like I didn't get a listing for a hyper handy, but that's fine. It's not a 100% chance. But the laser torch is here. I can buy one. It comes with a battery. I will, in fact, buy one. That means I will not need to have the stir welder. Full stop. I will not need it. I will want the charger for the GOT batteries, and probably also another GOT battery, now that I'm thinking about it. An extra laser torch battery would be good, but no. Nah. Kind of want to find a Bingham charger to install. I might want to actually just install those cargo webs, but we'll see. I wouldn't have to worry about water anymore if I buy the water here, but we're already spending so much money. And I want it to go to me. They have cargo pants. But no, no anything else. Alright, give me a real backpack. I want a real backpack. Thanks. I also would like to have the truck. But that's so much money. I'm not going to buy, then, the water. Alright, there's my backpack. So, with the mod that I have, it called the Mega Dollies mod. I think this is the Mega Dollies mod. It allows the Super Handy to accept oversized objects. It is a 6x6 grid, and it also changes the Hyper Handy, which is normally this. So the Hyper Handy, which is the green one, and that's supposed to be a lot more rare. In fact, so rare that only like 2 or 3 instances of it exist in the game by default. It's normally just this grid with the ability to put oversized stuff in it. It changes the Hyper Handy to have a second rack, so it'll have 2 racks basically. Yeah. Oh, that's full. Actually, I want to move things into my backpack. So the backpack is a 4x4 versus the 3x3 of these. So I want to switch things to the larger container. Because I'd rather not use the totes if at all possible. I also now need to only have the power drill on me, and I need to get rid of all of the other tools. Also, which knife is higher condition? I'll keep the one that's highest condition. Crowbar can be handy. Also, some things I can put into the small pouch of the backpack, but it's hard to know when these get separated. Alright, that's too big. That can actually fit into a small pouch. Interesting. The electronic parts can fit into a small pouch, as can that screen. So now I can put that crowbar in to that backpack. Oh yes, I want to get rid of that helmet because we now have the security helmet that I could wear, and I will wear. Neat. Wait, I paid to the supply kiosk $9,539.15. It didn't process the purchase of the laser torch. And it went here. Thanks. So I need to buy some food, and I'll need to drink some water. And I'll need to sell those tools. May as well just start putting some things onto this Super Handy. Yeah, my torch! My torch! We has the torch now. It's amazing. I'll be so glad to start really using it and actually really expanding the ship. And I'm actually going to put this on the ground. It is a 3x3 entity, but with a whole bunch of stuff on it. Oh, that feels so good to actually have, like, inventory space to work with now. You know, it's good. It's nice. It's nice. It's really nice having this. And I wanted to sell those totes potentially. I'll keep them. I'll use them to store small things. Fine. This crate I'm carrying around with me is basically going to be a crate of backpacks. And my laser torch needs to be on me at all times, which it can fit on the EVA clip point, but I'm just going to keep it in... Oh. Backpack? Inventory? Go there. Yes. Go there. Right, this charger, I can, install the charger. Yeah, right there is fine. Because remember, I'm still going to need to use the power drill as my screwdriver. So as long as I have the Weber torch and the power drill, everything should be excellent. Now, I am going to already, like, preemptively swap batteries, and I'm going to go into this inventory, which has 2 charging slots, because of the DualChargers mod. Now, I'll be able to charge up to 2 at a time. Now, charging is going to pull power from the battery of the ship. You gotta keep that in mind, too. I need to buy my next license as well. And that automatically went to the thing. Good. Now I'm going to sell from the hyper handy, or the super handy. That stir welder, that tack knife, that. Oh, you have a. I don't want to sell the battery. That's an empty smart crate. Interesting. Very interesting. Anyway, I am going to want to buy some food, but I'm not going to pay the 500 plus again. When you can get food from here, and you can also find food from ships. This drink pouch should have regular water in it. I have some regular water on me. Alright, we're going to do that. Inventory. Oh, it went down here. I need to go to the bathroom, so we're going to do that. Our bowels are moving, so we need to address our moving bowels. Time to address the moving bowels. And as far as I'm aware, even if you're sealed, this does work. I've seen people on Discord say that you can't wear your suit when doing this, and I'm like, wait a minute. I've totally done this. It doesn't fail. See? It did it. It did it while wearing the suit. While wearing the suit. You can wear your suit and go to the toilet, and the game is fine. Oh yeah, speaking of batteries. Where are all of my batteries? Because I know I have more than one, and they do need to be charged. Like, all of them. Oh, yikes. The station here has the ability to charge, but I kind of want to go. I don't want to leave. Eat the food. Inventory this. Inventory that. Pull out that so I can sell it. Inventory the battery charger. Put that battery into the charger. Get out. Back to here to sell the thing. I guess the scrap dealer should have new stuff, as should the black market vendor, now that I'm thinking about it. So we'll sell that. Scrap dealer, what do you have at this moment in time? A damaged full-sized battery. A very large door. Nothing of particular value to me right now. I'll go to the Old Emporium. And have a brief chat. Alright, offer to trade should obviously be the very first option on this list, 100% of the time. By the way, you still have that Bingham. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna just buy the charging station. Yeah, I need one, and I don't want to worry about RNG effective. Essentially, I don't want to RNG it. All right. I went to sell, and it doesn't. It clears it when you go to. Clears your buy when you go to sell. Alright. We now have a Bingham charger. Also, this is a place that exists up here. In case you were wondering, there is a thing up here. Sundries. The Sundries kiosk. Furnishings kiosk. In this place, you can buy things like tables and chairs and signal boxes and computer terminals, jukeboxes, smart TVs, neon signs, color customizable wall lights that are super expensive, automatic air vents, access hatches, beds. You can buy beds here. I don't really have any space for beds right now. Exercise equipment, which, yeah, kind of takes like a very exceedingly long time to actually see any results from. You can train away, like, I think feeble and unfit. But the problem with that, and you can like get strong off of these things, but it takes like 2 years of continuous use. I don't think it's quite that long, but it is an excessively long time of continuous use of those exercise machines. It is pretty much exclusively designed to only actually be relevant if you are traveling very long distances. yeah, it's just, it's not ever going to be worth it. You will realistically never see the results in a playthrough because you will never spend enough time in a given playthrough in the current state of the game for it to be relevant. This is like something that would be super late game relevant as something that could happen, but there simply isn't enough to really do that justifies spending such excessive amounts of time super fast forwarding. And you can only really super fast forward an entire day at a time. We're talking a process that can take months at a time, to years, and we just don't have that really in the game right now. You can buy sinks, you can buy toilets, fridges, coolers, heaters, etc. Some defensive Whipple frameworks, which, yeah, micrometeorites exist in the game. Also, flooring of hearts, hearts, and grass, and checker patterns, yeah, and racks. The important thing here is you can buy racks and you can buy storage bays. I don't really want to pay for any of those items, but you can buy them in here. The key thing about the storage bays, though, is that these are floor replacements. So you need to depressurize a room in order to install these, if you want to install these in an existing room. Otherwise, you can install them as floor in your expansion of your ship. And there are subfloor bins that behave exactly the same way. So if you see these subfloor bins, it says warning, they act as sealed flooring. Uninstalling exposes ship interior to vacuum. This also applies when installing. You have to uninstall a floor and expose the ship interior to vacuum in order to install them in the first place. And then there are the modded doors. We have options for doors that have different sizes of them. So this little H1, that means the hole is exactly a 1-tile wide hole, and the H2 is a 2-tile wide hole, 3-tile wide hole, 4-tile wide hole. And then the 6 for, I think it's, the 6 is the total width of the door, and the 4 is the size of the gap. So it's a 6-tile wide door with a 4-tile wide opening. So it opens the door from the middle to the sides to open up 4 tiles versus 2 tiles, 3 tiles, and then 1 tile. Standard doors in this game are technically a 5-1. They take up 5 tiles of width, but there's only 1 tile that actually opens in the middle to pass through it. And the visual of the door itself is 3 tiles wide, with like a tile on the edges that's like a wall, that looks like a wall piece on the edges for the default doors. So what this mod does is it adds additional door types to have more than just that 5-tile wide door with its 1-tile center that you actually pass through, to have extra pass-through gaps. But as I said, I don't really need anything from the Sundries station at the moment, because you can pretty much find everything that you need on the ground in Rex. Anyway, we need to drink something, and I'm trying to think of what else I may need here before going out again. Which inventory had my drinks? Actually, I think it was on the dolly. There's that battery charger. I will need to install that. Oops, wrong crate. In the cargo. Actually, not in the cargo. It is you. Drink! Drink some Wawa! We need Wawa. Why are we cold? Why is it cold temp? It is now too cold. Are we just going to be oscillating between too cold and too hot? Yes, we are just going to be oscillating between too cold and too hot until the end of time. Alright. Control panel. Off. Clearly there's something a little bit off with the hysteresis for small rooms like this. The whole point of having a hysteresis is to not have fighting back and forth between the heater and the cooler, but oops. Okay, where can I even install this thing? That Bingham. Where is it even feasible to install it? Or do I just have to wait? I think I may just have to wait. And the reason I say that is because trying to install this, you need 2 tiles. I might actually just be able to install it there. Are you gonna move, buddy? Brendo? You're gonna do it? Go do it? Right, because you can't, because it will block the door. This is the key thing. You can block doors on the 2 tiles on the left and on the 2 tiles to the right, but you cannot block the middle tile. So unless I can actually put this in here, yeah, which I can't because of that wall, and because I can't remove that wall under any circumstances, I just really don't have a place that I can install this in my ship. If I had 1 unit of... Right, I would need a conduit here. A conduit here, and I think it would work. Also, we now have a visitor. I didn't turn the thing on. We has an Ollie cat. Ollie cat is here. Hello, Ollie cat. Here, let's look at Ollie cat. There's Ollie cat. Hello, Ollie cat. We have Dolly cat back there. We've had Dolly cat the whole time, but now we have Ollie cat. Hello. Hello, big boy. Oh, he wants pets. He wants pets. This kitty wants attention. Okay. Purchase a unit of conduit. This, of course, is going to be very temporary. Very, very temporary. Or I can remove the heater. I'm going to remove the heater. I would prefer to remove the cooler because it's not like I particularly need cooling, but I will uninstall the heater for now. Because I can throw that in the thing there. Pick that up. Install it here in the place of the heater. For now, it has to be removed when I do my right side expansion anyway. And I'll have to keep in mind like where I will move it when I do the expansion on the right. Autosave is autosaving. Odd, that was just a plus 16. A times 16. It must have only used the drill. Anyway, inventory. It has 8 slots by default. This is default. So now I have to put in those. 17.5 is, I think, the highest I currently have. Yes, it's the highest I currently have. Great. I'm going to shove that stuff into... Oh, I have trash on me. It's annoying. That's highly annoying. Yeah, I'll shove the consumable stuff into the totes for now. And just make sure that I have space in this main backpack for when I wander around. Is that useful for me, though? Not particularly, actually. Because it is rather annoying to have to keep opening the inventory for this backpack like that. If I'm on a wreckage trying to pick things up, it can be annoying to have to finagle with this, but I'm going to anyway. We'll be fine. And I think with that, I'm ready to go to the next wreck. I think that it is just about that time. I do want to make sure that I fill up my battery. At the fuel kiosk. Just make sure we are all filled up with absolutely everything. Oh, this ship has that. Interesting. I just noticed that the ship... Our ship doesn't have a built-in nitrogen pressure system. Yeah, this ship is built only to supply air and not oxygen as part of the air system. So I actually need an N2 alarm as well as a pump for the N2 and a canister for N2 to use for the ship atmosphere. It's not necessary right now, but why is there the proximity alarm on K-Leg? Why is it even active when you're docked? Why is it even active when you're docked? It's exceedingly annoying. It should not be active when docked. Great. Hello. Debug errors. Sure. Great. Do the thing. Because yes, this is a normal thing. This is normal. This is an intended mechanic. The navigation station can get bugged. And you need to occasionally debug the errors. This is a standard built-in mechanic. And that's just proximity to the asteroid, I think. Alright, we'll go to that location. Although that may interfere. Let's see. Bearing of 0-ish. I don't have... There is a mod that exists that shows, like, closest point of approach. That probably could tell me if I was to be on an impact trajectory with this hauler. Which, by the way, I believe that in these most recent patches to the game, that issues of there being haulers that spin rather energetically should be eliminated, because I believe that they have fixed an issue with angular momentum with the docking and undocking at stations. I believe that has been resolved. Yeah, he's basically on a collision course with me, I think. Or I'm on a collision course with him. He's moving. He's moving. So he is doing an avoidance maneuver. Interesting. Or actually that looked more like a maneuver to get into K-leg. But we missed it anyway. It was close, but it was not an impact. I do occasionally think that haulers just home in on you and ram into you on purpose. I do think that may happen occasionally. Cough cough, it's happened to me. Hello, Mr. Cat, you brought a toy. He brought the green felt string. The very dangerous green felt string. I cannot engage with this cat until it is gone. As you can tell, he's a little bit ferocious with the with that green felt string. Just a bit. The claws are out. He does not play around, really. His claws are out, and he will smack me with them. Anyway, we are docking now, so I can't really actually grab the boy that just fell. Hey, Ollie cat, go get it. Go get it. Go get it. I tossed it. He was actually a little bit wet. He took it to to his water bowl and got it wet. Are you gonna go get it? You need to go get it. Alright, what I'm looking for on this ship is a full-size battery. That would be nice. Or more than one battery. And preferably not a pirate. That would be great. That's a pretty big ship. There could be a pirate here. There's no pirate here. There's a dead body out there outside the ship, but there's seemingly no pirate inside of the ship. If I go here, ooh, reactor core. Okay, we despite Testudo also being a relatively heavy, or massive, I should say, brand for the floors, I think we're doing good here. So we can cannibalize this ship to grow ours. Absolutely. There's even a bedroll here that I can take with me. There's more crates up there for storage. There's another nav station. It's damaged, but it's there. It's a heater, a floor, some bins, lots of bins, some reactor stuff. Yeah, reactors are a bit valuable, in case you were not aware. Now that 41,000, I think, is the combined value of the 4 pieces of the reactor core. It'll be interesting to see how many pieces of the reactor there actually are. It looks like this one only has the fuel regulator, which is damaged, and a pellet feeder. In order to actually run our own reactor, we will need to have the fusion core, the field coils, which this actually has the field coils on it too. Though that's a 2 4x4 entity, like 2 pieces that are each 4x4 for the field coil, whereas the fusion core is a 4-pieced entity where each piece is a 2x2. The fuel regulator is a 3x2. The pellet feeders are 1x3. We would also need to have like a big laser, a big laser whatever thing, and some like actual laser pieces like this. There's an equivalent with lasers basically to the fuel regulator and the pellet feeder. We would need to have at least one each of those, ideally 2 of the ones that are like this, plus 2 of these pellet feeders, and an MHD generator. That would be a bare minimum that would be the ideal to have for the fusion core, or a fusion reactor on the ship, and that's what lets us travel further. That is our torch drive. Ooh, and a working atmosphere scrubber. Nice. Some racks in there. There are working thrusters. And a damaged one. Most of them are working, with only 2 damaged thrusters. This is a very good ship. This is a very good wreck. We're going to be here for a bit of time, if at all possible. There is a charged ship battery here. That is probably priority 1. Yeah. So we're going to take the dolly. I'm going to drop that. Oh. I have made an error. Back up. Yeah, you kind of need to wear a helmet. You kind of need to wear a helmet. Just saying. I kind of need the helmet. Uninstall that. Access this inventory in that bin. I'll start. Really? You don't? Okay, no spaces in there. Good to know. Really? Okay. No spaces in there either. Access that lock. Hack the code. Take forever. Close that window. Open that window. You have nothing! Cool. Another bin. Sure, we'll take that. We'll take those. Although I shouldn't take all the screens. Realistically, I do need screens to repair the nav station that's on this ship, but that's about all they're really used for. Like you need way more motherboards and heatsinks and motors than you would ever need screens. 69.4%. That's fine by me. Whoops, uninstall. Not access the thingy. Hey, Mr. Cat. There's Mr. Cat. Hello. Hello, Ollie. All right. All right. And all right. That's a good O2 can. 5,069. Thanks to the contents of it. All right, number next, we have that guy. Do a little bit of a restore on it, just so that it doesn't enter the damaged state on me before I have a chance to really repair it. Where are you going? Where are you going? Yeah, you got your toy. Oh, yep. He's got the toy. He's got it. Yes, rip and tear. Rip, tear, bite. Kill. Crush, kill, destroy. Oh, that's good. And food. Food is always good. No, I don't think I need trash, but I'll put it on the ground, because I may be taking these racks with me. Another power drill with a battery. I will take that battery. I will take this stuff. Stringy. Stringy. Go get Stringy. Go get it. Go. Be free. Get the string. Get the swingy. Get the string, Mr. Cat. You can go get the string. Did I look in you? Yes. Okay. So we may, in fact, be taking these racks with us. Because there is actually, because of the Mega Dollies mod, being able to put the stuff on this super handy, I can like fill the racks with things and then put the racks onto the super handy, because they can take oversized tagged items. Like this corner rack here currently has a bunch of walls in it, like 8 walls in it, for example. I'm not going to be picking up everything yet. Oh, the battery's at 15%, so now it's going to annoy me with a beep. It's going to be beeping at me for every 100th that it uses. I will just take the motor. God, what even is the point? What? What item is required that you do not have? You need steel? You picked up a scrap steel. Cool. Yeah, that beep is quite annoying. Just wanna point it out. Point that out. It is an alarm for the battery. You know, I kinda don't care about the battery. Telling me about every 100th that it uses when it's below 15%. I would actually much prefer it if it were to warn me at like 5% and not 15. Yeah, and I'm gonna fully repair, and uninstall. How much juice is in there? Plenty. I'll leave the thing behind because clearly I need to replace my battery. How charged are you now? Okay enough to stop the incessant noise. Do I need to be dragging this around? Maybe. Alright, so I didn't check the bins in this room. There's also a door. Don't know if I'd want the door right now. They're not particularly valuable, and they're huge. It has working batteries. Having an extra lamp is pretty good. So that's all of your slots used. Ah, vodka. I'll leave all that. As much as I like having access to motherboards and things, it can get to the point where it's a bit too much. No, go up, because there's a bunch of stuff here that I want. Uninstall the thruster. Right, so some of these may be locked. 2 of them are locked. This screen needs to auto-pause. Just gonna throw that out there. It does not auto-pause right now. I'll take the crate. Yeah, the game is great. This game is great. It is early access, though. It just does need more work, but it is good. I do very much enjoy this game. How much time have I put into this game already? Only 244.7 hours. Only. Yeah, that looks about right. I'll take the water as well. Ah! It's good to have. It's a good to have. Just in case. Whoops, I didn't need to uninstall that. That's more food, but it's a different type of food. Actually, was that what I just put in? A different type of food? No. Oh. Oh, okay. It's all the same. I will take it if it's all the same. Come this way, look in these bins. Not useful to me. Pretty sure that was coffee that was in that container. Right, I have to get out there. Uninstall that wall. See, 16 now rather than 7, and that's just the power of having access to the laser torch. I'm trying to think, is there an engineering skill that I'm missing? Is there a type of thing that I'm missing? So theoretically, if I already have skilled status, these training things don't do anything when they hit 100%. Theoretically, they're not supposed to do anything when they hit 100% because it's simply a do you have the skill or do you not have the skill? And it's bugged. It's bugged in that it allows you to train when you already have the skill. It shouldn't be training when you have the skill, but it just does anyway. So, like, I am already skilled in electrical engineering. I should already be skilled in spaceship engineering. Am I not skilled in spaceship? I am skilled in spaceship. Robotics, I am skilled in robotics. I should be skilled in civil. Am I skilled in civil? I am skilled in civil. Armed melee combat, I don't care about. I cared about the engineering. Combat engineering, yes. Mechanical engineering, yes. Hacking should also be yes. And software engineering, I think that one I don't have. I don't have software engineering. But that is, I think, that affects the debugging of the nav console. I think that affects the debugging of the nav console, and not anything else in the entire game. Theoretically, I should have the highest skill-based multipliers that I should have. However, greedy is actually slowing me down, I think. Because your social stuff can also impact your multipliers. So you are your primary character, and you can hire crew that, while you theoretically can take direct control of crew, it negatively impacts them. It pretty much immediately sets their autonomy to very, very low numbers. Well, I guess technically the way the game codes it, I think it's like a very high number, but it sets their autonomy to be really bad when you try to take control of a crew member, because they're supposed to act autonomously, following schedules that you set for them, and schedules as in just, are you working? Do you have free time? Or are you supposed to be sleeping right now? Those are the only 3 things that you have for your schedules. And you have to provide them with tools with batteries that function in order to get them to do stuff. I personally am not a fan of the crew system in this game, having attempted to use it and having hired crew, because it's way too finicky. The crew AI is kind of just bad. They're dumb. They're complete morons. And if you try to actually move your ship, they'll just fall down and hurt themselves because you can't tell them to brace for moving the ship. You can't tell them to like sit down and be braced when you try to leave. So it's like you have to lower your throttle a lot to not have them trip and fall and hurt themselves. Anytime you want to undock or dock or maneuver in space to dock, like, better to just be one character. Better to just be the one. You are your character. You are the captain of your vessel, and you have complete control over the actions of your captain. Unless you specifically set your captain to like free time or sleep time. But yeah. If you have ever heard of the game Neo Scavenger, this is a game made by the people who made Neo Scavenger. So it's more supposed to be like survival, roguelike type of thing, but this game isn't as much rogue type. There's elements of randomness, but I don't really consider it a rogue style game at all. Not a roguelike, not a roguelite, not even remotely close to it. There's a lot of stuff that's static, and there's no meta progression like at all. So it's like, huh? Like, sure, there's randomness. There is randomness, but it's not like anything too major. When everything is basically the same whenever you start. So it's like, it's RPG. It's RPG elements, but not much else. Alright, do I want this cooler? Do I want to, like, repair this cooler? Or try to repair this cooler? I guess. I just set it to uninstall the floor and not the cooler. Uninstall the cooler. I need to pick up that PDA as well. And this game is still in development. That's the another very key thing. Still in development. Oh, there's a dead pirate. Do you have anything on you? Clothing that I don't need? Oh, a backpack. Hell yeah, I'm taking a backpack. What's in the backpack? Stuff! Hello. Yeah, that flask is worth a lot. That's a very valuable flask. Yes, it is. So yeah, I was considering buying a flask at K-Leg. Looks like I don't need to. We have a few things in here. We also have vodka. I don't want the vodka. That can go away. The food. I've got a stack of Kung Pao already in the other backpack. So I want to like get rid of these, but keep this flask. Looks like I don't need to worry about water. Like, forever. Thanks, dude. Much appreciated. That heater I will leave behind. Okay, there's more of those. What container did I put those in? I think it was that crate. All right, you scrap that door. All right, what do we got? What do we got? What do we got? Stuff and things. And things and stuff. There's also some bugs with being able to shove stuff into containers. By the way, I may get a error sometimes when trying to put stuff in the things. Ah, no. Gib inventory. Oh, there you are. Lots of motherboards. I like to see that. Cargo pants. There's nothing in them. Oh, can I not put... Yes, I can. Say hello to the value of cargo pants. This is why the cargo pants and the harness pants are so valuable. Because you can do things like this and just open up so much inventory space. You see how crazy that is? This one pair of pants in a backpack is carrying all that stuff. But it can get annoying to deal with. Just as time goes on. Another pair of cargo pants. Okay. Now we're talking. Ooh, anti-G-lock. I'll take it. It's not exactly the highest of value. Alright. Do you have hydrocodone in you? No, you have Nausaway in you. How about the amoxicillin? Empty. How about the regular pain pills? Well, I've already got regular pain pills, but whatever. I'll at least take that. Cloth. It's just pain and suffering to keep opening and closing all of these inventories all the time. Oh, the G-lock cannot go inside of a pair of pants. Interesting. I am salvaging an abandoned ship. A wreck. Okay, I can't put that in there either. I can put it in a backpack, so I'll put it in a backpack. Now I'm just going through inventories to fill up this pair of pants as best I can. Oh, yeah, those stacked to 5. Ah, right, I need to rethink some of that. Oh yeah, put those pants in there. I don't need this drink pouch anymore. I have a stack of clean cloth. That's my personal stuff. Was that this inventory? Yes. Yes, it was. Cool. This rack has a it has walls and the pressure suit helmet in it. So yeah, we came across this wreckage. Well, we purposefully came to this wreckage. This is the wreck. This is the wreck, and this is our ship, right here. This is our ship. Our dinky-ass ship here has a mortgage on it, valued at $780,000 remaining for this. We're going to be cannibalizing this ship to expand our ship by uninstalling the floors. I'll leave that. Oh, that door needs to be... uninstalled. There's a bit of a difference in the size, and this isn't even a particularly large ship that we're in. This wreck, while it is a larger wreck, it is not the biggest I've ever seen. The game does not randomly generate the class of the ship. It essentially has a predefined set of ships that have entries for random loot inside of them. You know, kind of like how it's done with Starfield, where you have all those like random bases that have the exact same layout to them, but the contents can be randomized to an extent between like what loot is there, you know? So here it's like it's randomizing what is the loot, what is the condition of the loot inside, and like the contents of containers and all that. That's all randomized every time you come across the ship, but the actual ship itself, the shape of the ship, its walls, its doors, any static elements on it, the positions of all of the installables, they are part of that class of ship, and that is all predefined. And there's multiple ship types that are all predefined that the game will randomly distribute in a ring around the starting asteroid that we're on. Okay, we got more things here. Let's go into some cargo pants. Fill those pockets up. Hit up this inventory. Fill in those. Whoops, I do not want to uninstall. Ah, the bed. I'd rather have a real bed than a bedroll, but I'll take what I can get. Unfortunately, the real bed is like huge, so I'll have to keep that in mind. The bed collapses. It literally is a bedroll. That is another basic EVA suit. That is money. That is money. I'd rather have been a better EVA suit than the one that I'm currently using, but I don't think that that's going to be something I can count on over time. Alright, so I want this. We're actually going to restore this battery. I'm going to uninstall it and carry it with me, because I need this on my ship. I am limited to the capacity of this small ship battery here. That is my timer that will have to not hit 0 by the time I get back to K-Leg Station. So by adding this, which should have, you know, about twice as much energy in it than my current battery, that will extend the amount of time that I can be out here considerably. Which I need time out here in order to expand my ship. I need to be able to expand my ship, and I can only do that really when I'm at a wreckage like this. Because I need to make my ship larger. And I'm undecided whether or not I want to expand my ship to increase its value so that I could potentially sell it for more than the mortgage, and then get a new mortgage for a new ship. But I don't think I want to do that. I'd rather customize my own vessel. Make myself a giant floating box. It'll be a giant box. It's just unfortunate that that is the only battery on this ship. But oh well. I'm just going to go around, uninstall the rest of the equipment that can be uninstalled that I want to take with me, if at all possible. I will repair what I can repair. Let's see, do you... Yes, you still have slots. Then we have the real moneymaker from this trip, the fusion core. Now, do you see the problem with the inventory slots in this game? Do you kind of see what one of my complaints about the game here would be? I'm gonna hide the not the me. I'm gonna hide the cat cam there. Do you kind of see what the like minor issue is with this inventory system and the way that it's been implemented? Yeah, I kind of don't have like over half of my screen. Well, no, it's not too small. It's too big. There's too much white space, quote unquote white space, in this inventory system. Do you see all that unused space in those windows and how big those windows are that are completely blocking my ability to see the game? That's it's a bit of a problem, actually. I want it to all just be in one scrollable window. That's what I would want to see. I want to see a scrollable window. Like they just added this thing into the game, which has this scrollable window. Yeah, I want that for the inventory, for all of the inventories in one window. I want it to just exist as one window, and I want it to be resizable. This window isn't even resizable. You can tell it to expand to the full contents, to show the full contents, but I want a window that I can resize that shows all of my inventory in it. Actually, it would be best if I were to restore these field coils now, because when I take it apart, it'll be two separate pieces. It's also really tedious to have to perform an action to access an inventory. Yeah, as I was just saying, the issue here as well with this inventory system is that you can push I to open and close your inventory, but as you can see, this is all the inventory that I get when I push I. In order to actually access the contents of backpacks, I have to right-click on the backpack, click 1 to access the inventory, which is an action that takes time in the world that you cannot perform when doing other stuff. And then if I want to open the cargo pants, I have to do the same thing. I have to right-click on the cargo pants. I have to click 1 to access that inventory. Time will pass, and then that inventory is now open. And then certain actions that I take in the world can close this window completely, and I have to do the whole process every single time I want to access the inventory of these cargo pants. It is a fundamental problem with this game that needs to be fixed or changed to not be so tedious, because I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate it. I love the game, but I hate the inventory system in this game. I absolutely hate the inventory system and the implementation of these windows. It needs a extreme overhaul. Anyway, this is something that I will repair now. This will go from 3,283 to a number that is a little bit larger than that once restored. So yeah, see, it's already... Oh boy, it's already over 6 grand. Yeah. Yepers, over 9 grand. Yep. This is why you restore things. This is why we restore things. 13,000! Yes, this is why we restore things. It added 10 grand to the value of the item. Anyway, yeah, it's why I'm playing this game, is to showcase it. I think more people should be experiencing this game. I know it's early access, but it is still a very good game, despite the issues it has. It is very, very good conceptually, and I want to see it be better over time. Oh, so much better over time. Autosave is autosaving. Yeah, I want that stuff. Why did that window close? Why did that window close? I do not know. Why that window closed. Oh, more stuff. Hello. Again. Why did that window close? I don't need the trash. Trash is trash. I'm not going to take the intake regulators. That's just... Nah. That's a nope from me. It's another cooler, but nah. Access this inventory. Access this inventory. Really? Just all trash all the time? I think I want that corner rack. You know, I kind of want this rack too, and the other one. Remember what I said about the racks? Or no, that's a 1x1. I don't want the 1x1. Ooh, I want this 3x1. A 1x3. That's a lot of stuff. That's like a full stack of things. Oh, wait, what? Okay. Oh, there you go. Stick the trash on the ground. And uninstall. Okay, that'll allow me to put some of this salvage in it. I'll take that. I'll take you. I can't take that at the moment, but we'll see as we go on. Kinda would like those. Since that's loose, I'll take it. I don't know what's in it, but I think that matters. I'll put you in that. Can I? Does it let me? Do I have to take this out to drop in? Yes. That's fine. That's fine and easy enough. Out, in, back, out. Right, these are considered oversized. Yeah, so I can't put any of these parts into racks. I'd have to put them onto the super handy. Oh, I never uninstalled the fuel regulator. Duh. Did I ever look in these bins? Apparently not. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. It's not useful to me, but... Oh, that's a 3x3. I kinda didn't realize that was a 3x3. Yikes. Okay. Step 1. I have 1 slot. And that's full. And that's full. Alright. That's all I can grab right now. Guess I could have put the battery. But whatever. And we're gonna head down here. Currently I have that much charge. I need a spot where I can put my current battery. I think I'll need to go out here for that. Oh well. Let's uninstall that wall. And I'm probably going to need some flooring for this, so let us uninstall these 9. And these 9. Not you. Just the 49 series. Speed up that process. And remember that floors stack to 5. And shift clicking is supposed to shove it into your inventories. Really? Oh, yeah, I guess that's full. Okay. Oh, I missed one. Probably missed more than one, but whatever. Because of this hump. Uh-oh. Wait to respond. Okay. Phew. Game hitched. Was not happy. Game hitched. All right, let's get out here. You have to be on your ship to queue up install orders. All right. So now what? Give me that back. Okay, that means I don't have enough inventory. Now I do. So how many floor tiles do we have here? 40? Plus 1. I should have another one somewhere. There should be like 42. Install the floors. Let's see. That's 30. That would be 42. What was that? Oh, no longer having the satisfying culinary experience. We are tired. Oh boy, that needs me to rest for at least 8 hours. Good thing I brought that bed with me. All right, and how's this charge doing? It's okay for now. Oh yeah, now it's gonna like auto repair for me, but I don't want that. What I want first is to install this here. And that will drastically increase the amount of time that I have available to work out here. Oh boy, now I need to uninstall some stuff. I need to uninstall that. And move it out of the way. I will also need to uninstall that 1x4 rack. Do I want to make the room even bigger? Yes, yes I do, actually, but I'll take what I can get for now. So what I need next is walls. I need walls. And to that end, I'm going to need to place these not there. I need these out of the way. Yeah, they have stuff in them. Do you have stuff in you? No. So you can come with me. I'm pretty sure that all of this stuff is occupied with things, including this guy. Yeah, I'm gonna go around here, back in my ship, so I can dump off these other crates and the corner rack. Actually, this corner rack... Right, the things out there had walls, but that's okay. That is just fine. Right, I don't have any more spaces for 2x2s, so unfortunately I have to live with this as is. So I believe I have 8 walls available on me, plus this as number 9. So now we're going to order walls to uninstall. I need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Five plus another 11 plus another 5. Wait, what? I believe that this would be 11. 31 minus 8. So I need at least 23. That would be 23, but I'll do a few extras. Come on, you can do it. Occlusion. Sight occlusion. Now, if we wanted to, we could fix up this ship that we were breaking, but you actually have to buy the ship to do so legally. And I'm a little sad that these are Testudo branded walls and floors. I would rather have the mobile space systems versions because they weigh the least amount. They have the lowest mass, I should say. Ah. He ran away. Thought I should have more than enough walls. Alright, so now what we're going to do is we're going to go and we're going to stand right down here. And I'm going to do an install order for walls. Wall. Why are you repairing and not installing? I mean, I want you to repair, yes, but I also want you to install those walls. And of course, he's repairing a rack that has a lot of health. Alright, there you go. Now you're installing. Now you're repairing and restoring an EVA helmet. For whatever reason. There we go. Install. Yes, install. We will be stuck in this room. We will be stuck in this room as soon as we finish installing this. But we're going to then uninstall all of those walls. Probably not all of them immediately, just enough to get a path through. I'll need to uninstall probably this Kang right here. My intake regulator, and install it somewhere else, but I don't know. Maybe I'll uninstall the rack here, a wall, and the charger. Of course, then we're still not done because I'll need to bring in... I'll need conduit to install around here. And lights and all that good stuff. Oh yeah, can you even reach that? You can't... I can't even reach that wall! Sigh. Duck. Yay. Sigh, yay. Well, repairs are good, and restoration is good of stuff that's in here, but I just need to keep in mind that I don't have infinite time. I can't leave this room, buddy. You're stuck in this room. I do want the repairs, though, and the restoration. So I'll just let him do it for now. Get that restoring going. Because we want everything to be pristine. Everything shall be pristine. Even though my character is tired. Everything shall be pristine. Oh, that's what I'm lacking. I think I think I can get better multipliers if once I'm rested. I can go faster once I have rested. Note that he's also repairing the individual floor tiles as well. Yeah, so I'm probably gonna have to, like, uninstall this. Hello. Do the thing. Hello. There you go. Now get back in there. Now I have to grab that and then tell it to install there manually. Oh, I have to go outside to repair this. Or to restore this, don't I? Yeah, I can't get it. Okay. Now for the gaining access to my ship part of this. I said I would uninstall... Actually, I can get back here and I can uninstall from these two. And then to that. So I'll do that instead. Alarms will go off, but everything should repressurize. Yes, and this O2 alarm will simply just float in the air, doing its job, but it will float in the air. Okay, well, I think that was a success. Something that at least could be remotely considered a success. I'm gonna put some stuff back onto the... oh, right, actually, I will need to pick up some oversized things. Ugh! Don't even have enough space still. I might need to get rid of some of these smart crates. So let's see. I think that meant that this one was empty. Yeah. If it's 10 kilograms, I know it's empty. So both of those are empties. This guy has stuff. Right. Yeah, I kind of want to repair those. or restore those. I'm going to use them. Where can I put them? Don't know. Did I not have... Okay, I do have space in here. I'll shove this stuff in. That's just trash, so I can get rid of that now. And that frees up some room. That is an empty. And that is also an empty. Okay, so all of those crates are empty crates. And this has stuff. Important stuff. Semi-important stuff. What's in the toolbox? Oh, my shoes. Yeah, let's get rid of the toolbox. I don't need it. Just go up here and start dumping these. So I say this because the smart crates are not valuable in and of themselves, and they're not particularly useful either. Excuse me, but you are going to go in there, as are these. Right, that thing is useless to me, as are you. As are you. Alright. Those are just build things at this point. Honestly, the racks have more value to me now. Oh yeah, speaking of, these racks have immense value to me now. I want to uninstall that corner rack. Yeah, get on the floor with those. And then uninstall. I will take that rack. This will be mine. This is my rack. Same with you. Uninstall this rack. You are mine. You are my rack. This is my rack. I get over here. So I need to drop this guy and that guy. And that guy. Is this guy full? Yes. I need to drop that 4 tile heap. I can install the bin. both of the bins. And that gives me floor space underneath the bins. Oh, right, I have this navigation station to pick up too. Ooh, that's... yeah, that's a biggie. Yeah, I'll need to continue to expand. I will need even more expansion. I need more floor space. I don't have enough floor space. Because I don't have enough room for all of the parts of this reactor. I need this reactor. All of its stuff, all of it must come with me. The entire thing shall be mine. Sigh. Stacking. BS. There you go. The most important part is this, the 4 fusion reactor core pieces that are each worth 10 grand. You know, that's kind of important. But I'm going to need a lot more expanding. I need to expand more. We need more space. More space is required. That's all. I'll keep expanding. Down, I think maybe down here. I'll need to rip up some more floors. And I will need to give myself at least a that's about all I can actually do right now with this. I'll need to give myself space to put these oversized pieces. Because I can't put any of these into racks right now. I cannot put any of the parts to the reactor into racks because they are oversized. I can put them on my dolly. Kind of wishing I had actually bought 2 dollies rather than just one, but oh well. I will just have to live with that decision. Of course, I'm going to get rid of all of these interior walls as best I can. I will need to get some conduit as well along the outside because I will have to reinstall some of this stuff. And I have to get floors for this space. I want at least 12 interior tiles. Let me think, because I know I have 2. Actually, I have 2 great big 3x3s that need to be brought in as well. So that's at least 9 interior cells, or 9 interior floors. If I get rid of this wall, that frees up that floor space. So 9, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23. At least 30 interiors plus a perimeter. So yeah, kind of like double this, actually. Kind of like double what I just did. Huh. Yeah. Kind of just basically needed to double what I just did. Where's a good spot with a bunch of floors? Well, there's these. And these. I'll just start uninstalling. I want the 49 series. That's what I'm looking for. Oh yeah, that's fine. Putting it in the super handy is actually fine for now. We have, however, reached the end of the stream for the day. I'm sorry to report that we have reached the end. It has actually been 3 hours already. Can you believe it? We've been out here for 3 hours, mostly on just this one wreck. This is technically the second-ish wreck, the third total wreck in this save that we've gone to, because the one that we started the day with was our second wreck ever. And you can see just now the time that it takes. We did actually spend quite a bit of time. Oh yeah, and I cannot extend into another 4 hours. I have to get back to K-Leg to sell stuff before. Actually, no, before the end of the following shift. So I have like 8 hours to play with now of in-game time, which I'm probably don't even have 8 hours of charge in my batteries to mess with. I think I can get all of this done. I think I can get all of this done to pull everything of value out of this wreck and get back to K-Leg, and I'll likely have like, 60, 70,000 maybe of funds from this trip. A lot of this is actually just expanding my ship and not really direct income, but selling off all of the reactor parts is definitely going to give me, more than 40. Like, I think it's at least 60, if not more, $1,000 that I can have and hold on to. But yeah, that's for now going to be the end. When we next meet, I'm going to keep getting more floors to basically double the size of this little cabin that I just made. I might actually go to the right. Now that I'm thinking about it, I think I'll expand to the right and not down, because it'll be easier for me to kind of think about, I'm doubling this space here. This is what, 3 tiles wide? I'll just do 3 more tiles out. Actually, 4 tiles out for the wall. And that should give me enough space to work with to bring all of the salvage in here onto the ship, and then we'll sell it all. We'll head back to K-Leg to sell everything and start thinking about what our next adventure is going to look like with the next wreckage. Hopefully we end up with something larger again, so we can keep on expanding, because right now the goal is to keep expanding the ship to get an even bigger cargo hold and get more and more thrusters so we can actually move, and just keep raking in cash. Keep raking in cash to pay off the mortgage. That is our goal. We're trying to pay off the mortgage on our ship. That is our first milestone goal, is to pay off the mortgage on the ship, and that's ideally going to come relatively quickly. So that's our overarching goal for the moment. We'll think about other things after that, but for now, we want to pay off this mortgage on the ship. With that, I'd like to thank you all for watching. This has been Otaku Show. If you've enjoyed today's stream, do all the social stuff below the video. I will be back with more on Thursday. I hope to see you all then.